All right, griddle gang, griddle gang, griddle gang. What do we got today? We got a whole boneless pork loin here, all right? And I know this thing looks gigantic. It looks daunting. It's 7 pounds. But these things are so cheap at the butcher shop and the grocery stores and stuff. I think we got this one for like $1.89 a pound. This thing was like $13.50 or something like that. And we'll be able to eat on this thing for days. We'll cut this thing into thick pork chops, or we'll cut them real thin. We'll sear them on the Blackstone, and we'll make a few like patty melts with it and stuff. Man, it really is great. The pro tip on this one is actually going to be kind of interesting, because you really want to nail the cook time on this, because if you go over, this thing can get dry and it's awful. But if you can nail that 147 degree mark on this thing, it is so juicy. It is just fantastic. We're going to end up putting this thing on the Pitboss pellet grill, and we're going to smoke it for a couple hours. We really want to make sure we nail that 147 to the point to where I'm going to set the meat probe for 145. That way when we pull it, it's going to get up there to the 147, 148. All right, sorry about that. We got a phone call, so we had to stop the video. Like I said, we really want to nail that internal temperature, because it really matters on this thing. The way I'm going to do that is I'm going to use my Christmas present that I got. It's called the meat stick. Yes, guys, everyone knows, anyone that does a lot of outdoor cooking or using smokers and stuff, they know that the entire market is run by immature people who love names like the meat stick. But this thing is fantastic. It's Bluetooth. You leave a little dock next to the grill. You put it in the fattest part of the meat. There's an app. You keep an eye on it when I'm on the other side of the house or anything. It's fantastic. We're going to do a review video on this too, because honestly, that thing is way better than what I got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this thing all trimmed up and ready for the seasoning. All right, got it all trimmed up. We got as much of that silver skin off of there as we can get. An important thing about trimming these things up for the smokers and the grill is you don't want to leave any kind of points or little bits hanging off in it, because those are going to get black and burnt basically. You want kind of one uniform piece of meat. So when we put this on the grill, we're kind of smush it up and kind of mold it to where it's all the same uniform shape. That way it kind of cooks evenly. We're going to put that meat stick in the thickest part of the pork. What we got here, this rub, actually they don't sell this. So the shout out goes to my little brother Mike and his wife Katie, because they went to Beastcraft Barbecue in Belleville, which is just phenomenal barbecue. And they actually talked to the owner and got me a thing of this. Their actual, rub that they use on all their food. So we're going to put that on this here pork loin, because I love this stuff, and this pork loin is actually one of our favorite things. And the good thing about this, like I said, it's 7 pounds, so you can either make it for a whole bunch of people, or you can make it on the weekend and you can just eat on it for a few days, leave it in the fridge, which is good for us because we have 2 people that live upstairs that are constantly going through the week, so sometimes we don't have time to cook a meal when we get home from work. It's just kind of, all right, what can we do real quick on the go? Well, that smells awesome. We're going to put this on the pellet grill. We're going to put it at 225. And like I said, I think the last time we did one, it took right at 3 hours. But the last one that we did was actually the first maiden voyage of the meat stick, trying it out. And we nailed that 147. And then we let it rest for about an hour before we cut into it. And that thing was so juicy and it melted in the mouth. It was probably the best pork chop loin type thing that we have ever had. So we're going to be doing a lot of these. So if there's a certain way you like to do them, do you inject them? Do you cut it and stuff it? How do you do your whole pork loins? Leave us a comment. Let us know. Interact with the channel a bit. Have a little fun, guys. That's why we're doing this. We're doing this because we like cooking outside, and we hope you do too. So we're going to throw this on the pellet grill. All right, not a bad looking sticker there, huh, guys? Told you we were going to get the merch flowing this year. We got stickers cut that we can turn into magnets, and we're going to have canned koozies and maybe some pens, and we're also going to give away some seasonings and spices coming up soon. So make sure you're following the YouTube page, like and subscribe, guys. Ring that bell. Follow us on Facebook, the Great YouTube Griddle Guy Facebook page. We're on Instagram also. Make sure you're a part of this stuff so you get in on all the giveaways, guys. All right, pellet grill's up, 225. Fixing to turn the meat stick on. Yep, green light's on. All right, so now this thing, you got to go all the way into the meat, all the way up to the black part of the ceramic here, guys. So we're going to put it in the thickest spot of this pork loin, which is over here on this side. Now we're going to go all the way in. We're going to go in the center, and we're going to go all the way in, okay? And we're going to put this thing in the center on the bottom rack. Like I said, we're going to go 225, right? And we're going to mash it up, form it up, get it all uniform, right? This right side's kind of thicker, so we're going to smash up this left side, right, just like that. All right, guys, we got it up to 145. We checked it with the meat pen. It was 147. So right now, we're going to pull out the meat stick. It's been sitting here for about an hour resting on the grill. God, it smells so good. All right, so, oh yeah, look at that. Okay. It's not dinner time yet, but I'm still going to show you. I mean, juicy, glistening. So you just cut you off some nice pork chop sized pieces. Look at that. I don't know if the light's messing with you or not. It's still steaming. A little bit of juice drippage there. That's what I'm talking about. 7 pounds of that. We'll make a lot of people happy with that one, guys. If you're not subscribed, make sure you subscribe. Click that notification bell. Ring it, man. Come on. What are you doing? It's free. I got 300 subscribers now, which is awesome. Thank you, each and every one of you. Keep commenting, keep liking, keep sharing. We love you guys. We appreciate you. Let us know what you want to see us cook next. Have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching.